A video footage of a laser beam attack that was caught on video in Mexico has caused concern among local residents and has raised questions about the source of the laser beam. Some have speculated that it could be a military weapon or some form of alien technology. The footage shows a bright laser beam that appears to be coming from space and hits the target directly on the ground in moments. According to a 1996 article from the Times' print archive, after significant internal debate, the Pentagon has decided to modify its most potent laser to test the effectiveness of attacking old US satellites. Military officials and congressional experts have confirmed the news. The article highlights the Pentagon's decision to modify its most powerful laser for an offensive role, to be fired at old US satellites to test the effectiveness of attacks against satellites. The decision has been met with opposition, with concerns that it could escalate the arms race. The laser was originally part of the Reagan administration's Star Wars space-based defense program, designed to shoot down enemy missiles. The decision to shift the laser's role from defense to offense is a significant one, and any decision to actually fire the laser would require approval from the highest levels of government, including the White House. The laser has been tested successfully at the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, where it has been used to blow up stationary missiles and knock target drones out of the sky. However, modifying the laser to track and hit satellites hundreds of miles away is considered relatively easy and inexpensive. This weapon was limited to this function only, and it was not announced that it could be used as a weapon that could be directed at ground targets until this video was published by NASA. On September 16, 2022, motion sensing cameras set up by museum curator Daikai Fuji to capture meteors instead caught the laser beams of NASA's ICESat-2 satellite as it passed over Japan. It's the first time the ICESat-2 team has seen footage of the lasers at work in orbit. Daikai Fuji, a museum curator, was surprised to see a green light streaking across the cloudy sky, captured by his motion-detecting cameras near Mount Fuji in Japan on September 16, 2022. His cameras were originally set up to record meteors, enabling him to determine their position, brightness, and orbit. However, the appearance of bright green lines on the video was a mystery. Upon closer examination, Fuji noticed that the beams were synchronized, with a small green dot that briefly appeared between the clouds. He assumed it was a satellite and carried out an investigation of its orbital data, resulting in a match with NASA's Ice, Cloud, and Land Elevation Satellite 2, ICESat-2, that had flown overhead that night. Fuji shared his findings on social media, which eventually caught the attention of the NASA team. Was this a new weapon from NASA, or was it a space attack? In fact, there are some sightings that raise doubts about that. Ghostly blue UFO seen by multiple witnesses in Germany. Does this defy explanation? A strange UFO object moving in the clouds and illuminating them strangely with blue light, in an interesting way in the sky of Cologne, Maine, Germany. On June 22, a strange object was spotted hovering over the sky of Cologne, Maine, Germany. The object was witnessed by a local resident and his girlfriend who were out for a walk in the evening. According to the witness, the object was moving in the clouds and illuminating them strangely with blue light in an interesting way. The witness reported that the object appeared to be hovering on the exact same spot for approximately 30 minutes. The witness also noted that there was no concert or event taking place in the area at the time, and they were certain that the object was not part of any light show or related event. The UFO was described as having a white spot in the sky where it was located, and upon closer inspection, the white spot was seen to be moving like a liquid. This observation suggests that the UFO was not a stationary light source but was in motion. The witness's account of the object's movement and appearance suggests that it was not a conventional aircraft. The movement and illumination of the clouds around the object are consistent with reports of UFO sightings in the past. According to a witness on a flight to California on the night of July 4, 2023, solid white UFO lights were sighted above Phoenix. The witness reported seeing a large, bright white spherical light hovering above the city, that was extremely bright, solid, and consistent without any flickering or dimming. They observed the light for several minutes, trying to see if there were strobe or navigation lights, but there were none. The witness initially thought the light might be a beacon atop a building, but upon closer inspection, they could not see any structure beneath it. As they approached the light, they attempted to take a picture or video of it, but the light suddenly turned off like a light switch, without any dimming or motion. The witness could not see any structure, nor were there any lights that would indicate a helicopter or other aircraft. Upon reviewing their phone later, the witness discovered that they had taken 2 pictures as they approached Phoenix, which included the light. The witness estimated that the light was several thousand feet above the city, but lower than the altitude of the plane, at least 2,000 feet above Phoenix. The sighting of solid white UFO lights over Phoenix is an intriguing account that raises questions about the nature of the object and its purpose. While it is unclear what the witness saw, their detailed description of the light's appearance and behavior provides valuable information for further investigation and analysis. Silent rotating object with tri-lights over West Virginia. A compelling and unsettling incident unfolded in West Virginia when a witness encountered an unidentified flying object, UFO, featuring rotating lights in the early hours of the morning. The witness's testimony, which highlights the absence of sound and their response of fear, adds intrigue to this puzzling sighting. This report aims to provide a detailed analysis of the witness's account and the events surrounding this extraordinary encounter. At approximately 5:15 a.m., near the end of the witness's road, they spotted an object in the sky that emitted no sound. The object was observed rotating and prominently displayed 3 lights. The witness managed to capture a brief video of the phenomenon before abruptly leaving the scene due to fear. The witness's statement offers significant insights into the nature of the sighting. Silent operation. The witness emphasized the complete absence of sound emitted by the object. This characteristic deviates from typical aircraft or known aerial phenomena, raising questions about the object's unconventional nature. Rotational movement. The object sighted rotating in the sky, indicating intentional motion rather than passive drifting or hovering. The purpose and significance of this rotational behavior warrant further investigation. Tri-lights configuration. The presence of 3 lights on the object is a notable feature. Analyzing the witness's video footage, if available, could provide critical visual evidence to discern the behavior and characteristics of these lights.